It's almost time for another MC Championship. It kicks off later this month, so you won't want to miss when it is and what to expect as we discuss everything we know so far about MCC 34. We'll also predict when the teams will be announced. Let's dive right in. So, at 4:20 PM BST, yes, 10 minutes earlier than normal, on Friday the 1st of September, the official MC Championship Twitter account posted with this. What's that coming over the hill? Is it an MCC? Is it an MCC? It is! MCC 34 hits the Decision Dome on Saturday, September 16th at 8 PM BST/3 PM EDT. Teams next week. As usual, the official MC Championship Discord server had its own similar announcement right after the Twitter date reveal, which said MCC 34 has been announced. Join us for all the MCC action 16th of September, 8 PM BST/3 PM EDT. Join the MCC 34 event and be notified when the event goes live. So it's in exactly 2 weeks as of uploading this video. Right, the event will commence at 8 PM UK time as always, and as with the last few events, the time zone for that is British Summer Time BST, not the other UK time zone, which won't be in use till late October. That one is Greenwich Mean Time GMT, so don't get those confused please. If you don't know when MCC 34 is going to commence wherever in the world you are outside of the UK, then make sure to use a reliable time zone converter to find out when the championship begins in your local area. I've linked a good website for that in the description. The gap between MCC 33 on August 5th and MCC Rising 2 on August 26th was just 3 weeks, and MCC 34 once again continues this trend, being just 3 weeks after Rising 2. Typically the gap between events is 4 weeks, so the fact that we've been having to wait one less week than the average wait time is sweet. However, this places MCC 34 a whopping 5 weeks before the IRL LAN MCC Twitch Rivals event at TwitchCon Las Vegas. That event is on Friday, October 20th, so actually 5 weeks and minus 1 day after MCC 34. So that all balances out the shorter 3-week gaps. If we throw up the date announcement tweet once again, you'll notice the MCC 34 event poster. We've been seeing these starting from MCC 30. There's not much to it though, just the standard red background with all 10 regular mascots evenly and diagonally positioned in a consistent pattern and faded out, with the MC Championship logo and that yellow diamond displaying the event number. Did you notice that same diamond in this video's thumbnail before you clicked on it? Let's jump back to the Discord announcement because it displays the Discord events feature, which allows you to show your interest in something, and then that server will notify you when it starts. It's been used before for all previous Season 3 events, as well as all the various MCC Island server launches, so if you think you're gonna somehow forget about September 16th, make sure you're in the MCC Discord server to join the event. More info on how to join the server at the end. Now let's discuss everything else we know so far about MCC 34. As you may have realized, there isn't much confirmed this time around due to the quick turnaround in the aftermath of Rising 2, so the post-event hype from that is still present within the community, but we have enough to talk about for now. Let's get started by looking ahead to the teams, the next big announcement for MCC 34. Whenever teams are announced, the first 5 will drop on one day from 4:30 PM BST, and the remaining 5 will drop the next day starting from the same time, and there's a 15-minute gap between each team's announcement. At the start of each of those 2 days, we'll have the pointless poll on Twitter at 4:15 PM BST, which literally just asks you to vote for which of that day's 5 teams you're most looking forward to before they're even announced. I know, it makes so much sense. Just like with MCC 33, we unusually have a hint thrown at the end of the date announcement tweet, which simply says teams next week, so that is referring to the week commencing Monday, September 4th, and to be honest, that doesn't help out a lot, because when else would it be? The week after that is MCC week, so that would be too close to the event. Teams for every canon event since MCC 30 have dropped on a Thursday and a Friday, and this is the case with most canon events, with very few exceptions. There's no obvious reason why the trend shouldn't be followed this time round, therefore expect your MCC 34 teams on Thursday the 7th and Friday the 8th of September from around 4:30 to 5:30 PM BST both days. That would be just under 1.5 weeks before the event, just like with MCC 33's team reveals. There's a small chance that I'm wrong, but realistically I'm not, so set your reminders for those dates. Let's look back at previous September events to get an idea of what to expect from MCC this month. We've had 4 September events so far, starting with MCC 9 on September 12th, 2020, then a record-breaking 2 weeks later we got MCC 10 with the 2 viewer teams on September 26th, 2020. The year after was MCC 17 on September 18th, 2021, and finally just last year we watched MCC 25 on September 24th, 2022. Now with the exception of MCC 25, False Symmetry has won all the other September events, so that's MCCs 9, 10, and 17, but this streak was shattered when her team achieved 9th in MCC 25, so who knows, maybe this year is when she picks up that streak again. Also, Fruitberries has reached Dodgebot in every September event that he's played in. He didn't participate in MCC 10, but he won MCC 9 and lost the finale in MCC 17 and 25. Just a couple of cool script writing overlaps, because surely these aren't coincidences. This time we actually don't have a concrete list of players who have confirmed not to be in this event or haven't signed up. A couple of names have been thrown around, such as Tommy Innit, who didn't sign up for an event and actually told us this nearly 3 weeks ago. Maybe he was referring to MCC Twitch Rivals and not MCC 34, as surely the signups for the latter wouldn't have been out by then. Maybe they released right after MCC 33. Sapnap made it well known after his MCC 33 victory that he was heavily considering retiring retiring forever from the whole event. He seemed very serious about it this time, so perhaps it's real. He's apparently going on tour with Dream and has a show the day after MCC 34 in Washington DC, so he may not be able to make MCC in the first place. Captain Puffy is still on her extended MCC break and supposedly won't return till the holidays, which is super ambiguous but most likely means December. Sylvie had a rough MCC 33 and throughout the event it genuinely sounded like she wanted it to be her last event. Hopefully not, but I'm just putting that out there, that she definitely thought about it. Scott's Major and Captain Sparkles should be in as always, maybe even Shubble. She skipped MCC 31 and 33, so maybe she's back in, and apparently Puns and Illumina have signed up. Take everything I just said with a pinch of salt, there could be some trolls here and there. This is slightly unrelated, but a huge number of names were removed from the MCC Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon's schedule page. Here's the updated list. This was expected as it's happened with past Minecraft Twitch Rivals events, where names get thrown on and off the list all the time, and it's bound to happen again, so this is not final. Another thing to take with a pinch of salt. So bear in mind that in order to guarantee a spot in that event next month, some players may skip or get benched for MCC 34. If you love talking about MCC just as much as I do, then you can join lots of free social media platforms to do just that, to talk about our Minecraft tournament as well as MCC Island. Check the links in the description to join the official Discord server, subreddit page, and the new main MC Championship website page. New Parkour Warrior Dojo courses dropped yesterday on MCC Island as it was the first day of the new month, so if you're interested, be sure to give them a go. Now, I'm sure I've missed a couple small hints here and there, but that's pretty much all the important info you need to know right now about MCC 34. This video has been shorter than usual. We don't have a ton of confirmed details yet, thanks to the Noxcrew, who I'm sure will impress us with yet another fantastic event, and to Scott's Major for team building. We should be seeing those teams drop next week as discussed earlier. Well, I'll catch you all in just a couple days for the MCC Rising 2 top fails, but for now, see ya Minecraft champions.